Hey again, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Beards and Board Games with me, Georgie. Today, just another unboxing. You'll know what it is already again by the image and the name. So it is Marvel Legendary. Now, this game was kindly bought by my wife for my anniversary, for our anniversary, not my anniversary, our anniversary. So we have been married for 3 years, and she got me Marvel Legendaries, which is pretty much one of the best gifts that I could have asked for. To be honest, she just knows me so well, so awesome. So this is me trying to get into it now. I noticed when I received it, I was like, the box looks a little bashed, and then I opened it up and I thought, oh man, there isn't even any like protective packaging or anything like that. There's just simply the box in a box. And then, when I got it out, the first thing I was doing was sort of inspecting it for any sort of damage. But I couldn't see any on the first instance of me looking at the box. I mean, look at the cover. The cover is absolutely awesome. The artwork is amazing. I don't think there's anyone out there that's going to be able to deny the artwork on this game. The cellophane, that was another thing. The cellophane was like thick plastic. It wasn't like actual cellophane, so it was definitely strange to try and get it off. It felt like I needed to try and snap it as opposed to actually tear it. So here we go, getting out. You'll notice bottom left hand corner, little white mark on the corner of the box. That is damage to the boxing. Also notice there you go, that's me pointing out there. On the right hand side of it, it looked like it had been kind of bashed in as well, like it had taken a tumble or a fall or something had happened. But honestly, the packaging and the Royal Mail system at the moment is just, I don't know whether to blame the Royal Mail. Obviously, you should be trying to treat packages with sort of care, but wouldn't somebody have packed it with some packing peanuts or just some polystyrene? You can see me sort of looking at the side there. It looks like someone's just bashed it. It's not like fully bashed in, it's just like a little bit dented. But when you pay £50 or £50 or $50 or however much you end up having to pay for it, you expect kind of a mint condition board game. You don't expect to get it bashed in at the side, and then that white mark on the left hand side is very irritating as well. But nevertheless, the game is here. So on the back again, look how the cover again is the back cover again is really, really awesome. It gives you a good idea of how the game board looks. Obviously, this is, I don't know if most of you have probably heard of Legendary anyway, but it's the sort of Marvel deck building game, Marvel cooperative deck building game, I would say as well, where you sort of pick a group of 5 heroes and just try and take out the mastermind villain on that sort of storyline or scheme that you're playing. There really, really is quite a lot to it in regards to just a standard deck building game. It's not, I wouldn't say it's as simple as things like, well, maybe it is. It's just maybe the way the phrase is. I don't know. It is basically a massive version of Star Realms, if any of you have played that, but Star Realms with Marvel and not ships. And obviously, you're a group of heroes trying to take down a mastermind, and not a sort of new authority coming into the sort of, I don't even know what I'm trying to say here. The new authority in space, I guess. Would that be the best way to put it? The first thing I noticed as well was I was like, there is a random foam insert just poking out there. I was a bit confused as to what they were that I've got in my hand at the moment as well. I was like, what are these? It took me long enough to figure it out, but it turns out they're dividers, which is very, very handy, as you'll find out coming up to me showing you the packets of cards and how many cards you actually got. So there's one. Takes me forever it kind of looks like I bring the cards up and then I keep forgetting that I'm supposed to keep them on camera. I was going to say I was getting better at these unboxings. I'm not too convinced, to be honest. But yeah, there was also a moment here where instead of deciding to focus on the camera, I decided to stop recording it, so you will see so you will see it just jump in a second. There we go. So yeah, I decided to focus on, just give you a sort of close up of some of the cards, some of the heroes that were in there: Cyclops, Deadpool, Frost, Gambit, Hawkeye, Hulk, obviously, Iron Man, Nick Fury, Rogue, Spidey, Storm, Thor, Wolverine, and these SHIELD agents that look rather like, I guess if they were wearing suits, they would kind of remind me of the agents from the Matrix or something, right? I don't know what it is, but that's like your starting cards, like you would imagine with the. Get it back in focus, Georgie. There we go. The starting cards that you get, there's some villains there that you again mix up villains into a villain deck and then sort of flip them over to take them out before they escape and then end up taking you out or taking bystanders out, I guess. So that was like one deck of the cards, and then I would say as well, I have no idea exactly how many cards were in this, but man, it took me an hour, maybe half an hour, 45 minutes to sort them all out after sort of having a look at them all, obviously. And then I was like, why are they all in different piles? It's the same thing again, but on a different stack. Is this for different players? Is this for different anything? No. Believe it or not, the way this game comes is just literally unorganised. For some reason or another, it is unorganised. I have no idea why. It just comes in this clutter of a mess where you have to sort it all out. I've heard before that the legendary games come like this, but I never expected it to be of this extent. I really did not. I watched an interview with the guy from Upper Deck, and they were talking about, obviously aliens came in the same sort of way, alien encounters, and there's obviously Predator encounter, Legendary Predator coming out. Sorry, I don't know why I'm saying encounters. Legendary Predator coming out, and somebody asked the question, I can't remember who, is the game going to be more organised when it comes out this time? And he said no, it's just going to be the same. It isn't part of the fun organising the cards. Hell no. No, it's not. You shouldn't have to organise your I mean, you organise it, that's fair enough, every time after you play it, because you have to shuffle them all together and then it's drawn at random. That's fair enough, because that's how you play it. That's what a deck building game consists of. But in regards to receiving it in such a mess, I say such a mess, it was like 2 Black Widow, 2 Deadpool, 2 Spider-Man. You open the next pack of 100 cards, 2 Black Widow, 2, look at the stacks of them. Everything was the same. I just needed to sort them all out every single time. The stacks and stacks and stacks of cards to sort out. Pretty frustrating, to be honest. But I look forward to playing it. I really do. Haven't played it yet, so this is just a quick unboxing. Hopefully I'll be getting a review up in the next couple of weeks if I can get some plays in. I've been struggling to get some plays in of games recently, just due to people's work. My work, believe it or not, I've actually been on holiday, but I just have had no one available to play any new games with, or to get to know any new games comfortable enough to review. So I have been sort of lacking in the review front, so I would apologise for that as well, guys. But I will have some other videos coming up soon. Here's the big board. To be honest, as far as a deck building game goes, this board is absolutely amazing. Not very often do you get boards in deck building games. So when you do get one and it gives you this sort of easy layout and how things work, you got to give it to them. The artwork's great, the layout's great. Again, everything's awesome. But this was just a quick unboxing video, guys. Thanks again for watching. You've watched another episode of Beards and Board Games with me, Georgie. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. If there's anything you want to see me talk about or anything you would like to see me discuss, just don't forget to comment down below. Otherwise, catch you guys later.